What up? It's Diabolic Tadpole again. This is just a video. I think I'm just gonna put this on my news feed for a couple of my friends, Trippy and Trippy Dutchman. If he adds me, I hope. But this is the monkeys outside of Franklin's house, and I'm gonna show you how to view it. They just got some pretty cool views right there. You can see some faces there on the left-hand side of them. Between the leaf and the wall of the house, there's a face. Anyway, these rocks, they got some like kind of spacey, mystical monkey feel, and we're gonna kind of take a more in-depth look at them, walk around for you. I find it hard to talk for 10 minutes, so I may cut off the talking after a minute, but try to talk about what I can when I can. Now these rocks, all of these rocks have stuff hidden in them, but this stuff is completely dependent on time, location, weather. It's the three keys to make this shit pop out. You gotta know how to do it, you gotta know where to look, you gotta know how to find it. But it's everywhere. Like Rockstar says, it's right in front of our face. They weren't joking. It's literally in everything. Every shadow texture in this game, it's got this stuff hidden in it. It's done for a reason. So I was asking Trippy yesterday if this game was made by artists. Who made this game? Like, I don't know who exactly made this game like that. Were they crazy artists where they might be able to do this crazy ass art like this? But like I said, I'm gonna make a couple of videos today. I got a lot of places I want to show you guys. Now I just need to show you guys what's capable, what the land is capable of. So this is where I'm at right now. These are right outside Franklin's house. That's why I choose these rocks to show what they're capable of, because you guys can go here and find this all yourself. It's right outside Franklin's house. Everybody goes there. Alright, so southwest corner building. But we're going down to this little house section over here. But we're not going to the house. We're actually going to go to this cave that's off to the left. This cave is very interesting. There is a lot of stuff drawn here, and I'm not exactly sure what it's trying to show me here, but there's a lady that I see very distinctly a lot in here. She looks like she's like maybe like an Indian or an Eskimo type lady, the way she's dressed. As I'm walking up to this, like my screen is like small, so I can see a lot of this stuff. It's like I was saying yesterday to Trippy Badger, and I feel like Neo from the Matrix when I go out and play this game, because I see this stuff even though it's not completely there. I see it from like the moment I load in, every loading screen, every time I walk past something that's littered in this stuff. Look how crazy colorful this cave is. So segregate and rearrange. You gotta simply pick apart what it's trying to, like, there's a completely different drawing on everything. You just gotta, when the timing's right, the sun's right, the weather's right, you can pick it apart, and it rearranges. Like, you can see something completely different than what's actually there. It's just rocks, but there's something drawn now. See, that gray stuff kind of reminds me of smoke. Like something's on fire, maybe. There's that lady I'm talking about. She's standing right above my cursor. Oh, not turn too much now. To the right of the screen, just inside the cave. Just right next to that rock. So this video is just going to be a couple of little segments. This is more of that same cave. Just showing you more of the colors that are popping out now that it's sunny. These colors aren't always out. Like the green's never really there until the sun hits it right, or the timing's right, or whatever. I don't know what it is. There's a day we're looking for. I call it the perfect day, and it's like whatever, something's open on that day is my feeling. It feels like the wind's being sucked through somewhere, like a vortex, like it's kind of a weird feeling. The trees are dancing, like it's windy, so the trees like doing a dance. The buzzard does a dance if you just hold right trigger or left trigger, go up and down, and the music's on and the time's right, it'll do a dance. It's like I call it the buzzard dance. See all that shadow imagery on the wall there? I don't know if you can pick it apart, segregate and rearrange. This is the secret. This is where it's at. It's hidden in the land. I think it's just art. That's all I keep coming across. But then there's art of the mountain where it depicts places for me, which towards the end of this video you'll see what I'm talking about. I got this one spot that I showed Trippy Bat Drone yesterday that has a lot more activity today because I popped up there with Franklin instead of my online character. It's more story mode. The reason why I'm sitting and staring for a second is so you guys can have a second. That's like the problem in the game. Everybody's running around. Nobody sits still and like observes what's going on. Plus AFK brings it out more. If you let your controller go AFK, it'll kind of like buzzer dance to the right places. It'll make you look like when a girl walks by and you stare at her butt, or the nice car sitting there. Anyway, end of this video. The next couple spots, they're gonna be random spots. Let me see if I can get this mic so it's not so loud. I noticed the last video was pretty loud. Alright, so this is just a boat. This area looks like it's got a mountain depiction. I'll kind of get closer to it here in a minute. But these designs underneath this boat, there's another place you could segregate and rearrange. I think it's trying to show us a couple of islands and water, the way it's colored. But I'm not exactly sure. I see a Rockstar R, an X, a Rockstar R. That looks like a mountain with a door open. See that mountain shape? Yeah, so I'm gonna make these videos for you today, guys. Hopefully you might get something, see something you like. This is located right here. This is right in front of the Sandy Shores Medical Center. This gray stuff on the ground is very reactive. You can catch it right with an angle like this. It's all about finding the angle, the right viewpoint, looking down when the sun's right. It makes designs you gotta segregate and rearrange. It's all over the place, like I said. You pass it every single time you play. I don't know if you can tell the difference between the textures there. Segregate and rearrange some of them. The dark shadows from the light shadows, from the different colors of gray. Segregate them, rearrange them. The pattern and the design. Alright, so this spot is not as reactive as like it can be. It can be way more lit up. A lot of these spots I like to go to and do AFK and sit there for a second until I go that's AFK. It'll show you it to you better, kind of like the buzzer dance. I don't know if you guys could see anything in this spot, but I'm trying to keep it here long enough that you can actually see some things. See the cool different designs and the texture there. So these rocks I showed you yesterday, these are right by the lighthouse. You can kind of see them react a little bit from this height in a helicopter, but it'll get a little higher, and it reacts a little bit differently. This art ranges from small to like large stuff, and like I said, it takes like 10 small pieces to make a medium piece, and then 10 medium pieces to make a large piece, and then a large piece, like 10 large pieces to make like a whole mountainside full of art, and it's nuts. So these rocks are very active today. And I'm going to kind of show you my viewpoints that I was looking at yesterday, because I know one of the things that we lack on is looking at the proper angle when I try to show you these rocks. You may not be looking at them as I'm looking at them, but I'm going to go venture around here and show you some cool things. Like right there, that looks like a wine bottle tipped to the right. I don't know if you see that label with the topper. I aim on the rock that I'm standing on and then look in the background, because it fuzzes it out when it's not perfect. It's not like the day, because the day has like a fog to it, so it needs a little bit of a fuzz. So you give it a little bit of fuzz and you can kind of see more of what's in the background. I encourage you to pause this video at random spots and just look, because a lot of these spots that I'm showing you, if I'm walking through it quickly, you don't have enough time to sit there and actually see what I'm showing you. But I guarantee you, pause it at some of these prime spots and you'll see that there's like some crazy art that I'm showing you, that I'm walking around, or that I'm standing next to. Like, do you see that alien head on that rock that's up top right corner? It's out. He's kind of whitish and he's outlining the like shadowing. That one's actually pretty cool, really reactive right now. Look how cool that art is. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn close right now. Look at that. It's pretty close. Alright, some more from this rock. I wanted to keep the recording going, but it only does 2-minute sections, so about 2 minutes is up on that one. Time to keep going. So I can show you any place in the game. Like I said, he showed me this door yesterday, which I need to go record and make a video on the door for him. Trippy Bat Drone. That way I can show him what kind of skill like he's messing with here. Like, I do have skill in this, man. I have sat back and just done my research because I got sick of trying to reach out to people who weren't listening anyway. So I sat back, beat the game again, 100%ed it, and am showing you more proof anywhere in the game. Look at that zombie looking thing. It's right at Franklin's elbow. His elbow's covering it right now. The yellowish thing. Look at that. That's pretty dope. Kind of looks like the eggs drawn in that one. The skull. I see a skull, the face up there. On that rock that's like shadowed right above Franklin. The whole shadowed rock. Hey, here's Frank. This is an old piece. I'm not really sure what's in this, so I'll kind of talk to it as I see it. It's just another spot that I found with Franklin that had some good pieces in it. It looks like there's some numbers on that corner there. It looks like 56 or just 6 maybe. Hold on. So yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what's in this, but I see a lot of like places, like all the fogginess in these rocks here. Like there's a lot of stuff drawn here. I'm just not exactly sure what the whole piece. It shows a little bit more on that corner there. It's got that glossy mirrored stuff that I'm gonna show you in another video coming up. This one's coming up on the last minute. So I'm not really sure what I want to show you here. I just see some spots. So if you keep your eyes open and pause the video, you might notice some segregating, rearranging spots. But I mean, I just see like the fuzzy spots. There's a lot of art here, a lot of stuff going on here actually, right there in that angle. Those rocks, those little white rocks right there, drawing something. Face near the water there. What is that? Oh dang, that kind of looks like a bullet. Oh dang, look back down. Anyway, last 20 seconds of this video. Got a couple more videos coming for you guys today, and I'm gonna put in work so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. See that thing right beneath Franklin? Kind of looks like a light source or something, like a light bulb. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's